Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Ford F-150, talking about that generation right here between year 2015, 16 and 17. If you have one of those, you need to find guys where the fuse for the rear window defroster is located. Stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. We'll talk why it's super important to test fuses and relays and where you can buy cheap fuses and relays so you don't waste your time and money. All that will be covered today. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car that we'll get here at the garage, we'll try to make every single fuse video and show you where it's located. Why we do that? Because if you're in the middle of the road guys, in the middle of nowhere, and you need to find that fuse specifically, it will take you a shorter amount of time to just search for that video instead of looking for the manual in your glove box. And most of the times people lose their manuals. And if you don't know which fuse, let's say, to replace for ignition coils, fuel injectors, fuel pump, you may be just stuck in the middle of nowhere. So that's why we are making all these videos guys. We're constantly working here at the garage. We're taking things apart, as you can see. And if you want to check out guys, we have 3 channels that altogether have more than 1.1 million subscribers. Okay, we have all the mechanical work there. This channel that you're watching right now, we're going to list the fuse videos here so we can save you guys time, money, and we can make it conveniently for you guys. So let's start on it now. So what we have guys here specifically, this is a 2017 Ford F-150 that we'll demonstrate on. You guys have 2 fuse boxes on your truck, but the fuse box that we will need is the one that's located under the hood, right behind the car battery on the left side. When you open the hood, that's your fuse box right here. When you open that fuse box, you're going to end up with a fuse box that looks just like that. You will be on this side on the front of the truck. This is towards the windshield facing the fuse box. Now before we start guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays so you don't waste your time and money. So let me explain why it's super important guys to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So you can see you have different kinds of fuses. I can see at least 3 different kinds of fuses and relays. Those could be really expensive at the parts store, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping, because sometimes if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, those specific fuses and relays could be impossible to find. So the fuse guys that we'll need to check is known as fuse number 5. So if you come in that fuse panel right here, the left row on the left side, the first fuse is fuse number 5. This is the rear window defroster fuse. That's the one that you will need to check guys specifically. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.